Good evening, folks. I'm Dr. Freedom, and it's time for some Doctor Who news. News from in and around the universe that may just blow your mind into the next dimension. A dimension not only of sight and sound of a mind, and yes, there'll be a strange-looking guy in black and white holding a cigarette going, hello. Okay, and now he wouldn't sound like George Takei, Rod Serling, but here we are at T-minus 48 hours and counting till Series 11 of Doctor Who premieres, and we're all going, because we can't wait to see just what's going on. But, you know, I've thrown you quite a few hints, but I got some teasers for you. I got some hints for you. Don't worry. These are pretty non-spoilery that we'll be going over. Also, I want you, once again, if you folks who are fans of the audios of Dr. Freedom and Eric, the latest chapter is up. It went up a couple days ago. Go look for it. And that is, of course, What Lies Beneath, which is Volume 4. Okay. Well, let's get into it. Let's get on to it. Let's show you the stuff I want to show you. Stuff I wouldn't show anybody else. Yeah. Okay, moving on. First up, this was put out by Doctor Who Official. A nice, cute photo. Hey, BBC, that's copyrighted, you know. All right, so I'll send you a link to that if you want to go take a look at it. Also, here is Jodie Whittaker's little bit on Late Show with Stephen Colbert. Funny as hell. Plus, when you get to her shoes, see, I should have earmarked it. She is wearing American flag high heels. So, plus, I heard that the subtitling on this was rather humorous. So, if you can find pictures of that anywhere around, someone was talking about that earlier today. I didn't get a chance to reference it or find it, but oh my goodness gracious. It's kind of bad. They're subtitling Jodie because we Americans are stupid. Okay, moving on. All right, Siobhan Finneran, lands Doctor Who role. That's right. She has landed a cameo role in the upcoming series of Doctor Who. The 52-year-old actress who made her first breakthrough in 1987 movie Rita, Sue, and Bob 2 will make a guest appearance in the upcoming series of the BBC sci-fi show, and bosses are looking to surprise fans with some famous faces in the upcoming run. Now, an insider told the Sun's newspaper's bizarre TV column, Siobhan's now one of Telly's best-loved drama stars, and she's joining a stellar lineup of guest stars on the new Doctor Who. Now, the team behind the latest series are keen to give cameos to more household names because previous stars, including Peter Kay, James Corden, have proved to be very popular. Lots of nifty stuff right here. Be sure to go check this out. Oh, look, there's a cute little video. And this is mainly stuff from a while back, so it's like, come on. All right, moving forward. 10 hits and teasers for The Woman Who Fell to Earth. Don't worry, there is nothing spoilery in here. I tried to find anything that'll spoil the crap out of you, but okay, number one, the episode contains a gut punch of a twist that has been a public knowledge for a while now. Ryan is to Graham as Susan is the one. Okay, spoiler alert. Graham is his step-grandfather or something along that line. Ryan and Graham aren't the only two companions with a history. Duh, I kept thinking that's a Hershey's Kiss, making a bit of the episode unintentionally funny. When we first encounter, Yasmin's wearing the same outfit that Amy Pond was when she met Eleven. She's a cop. All right, though the episode contains no opening credit sequence, we do hear a bit of the theme as the Doctor is first announced. Quote, oh, I hate empty pockets. Quote, that's exciting. No, not exciting. What do I mean? Worrying. A curious facet of the Doctor's binary circulatory system, subtly hinted at in Smith and Jones, is directly referenced. The Doctor has two hearts. We all know that. I honestly don't remember the character's name, but he's basically Fox Mulder. All right, now 10 more hints popped up today. If I die, click here, and that leads you just back to this page. The Doctor briefly wields her weapon of choice from Robot of Sherwood Spoon. Despite what you've been told, the sonic screwdriver doesn't appear. It's a sonic whatever for now. I do want to know how long it takes Tim Shaw to brush and floss before going to bed. Yes, per tradition, 13 wears his previous Doctor's outfit for a majority of the episode. There's a poignant reference to the fourth Doctor's death, a bit of adrenaline, dash of outrage, and hint of panic. There are 2 times when the episode is intentionally misleading about which character is being referenced, and both will break your heart. Here's one that's got me going. Mission to the Unknown, Doctor and the Silurians, Mind of Evil, Daemons, Sea Devils, Centauran Experiment, Genesis of the Daleks, Midnight, Lie of the Land, The Woman Who Fell to Earth. I am wondering if these are not flashback sequences because it leads to number 10, which is at least one of Chibnall's claims about Series 11 appears to not be entirely true. I'm wondering if we're going to get a Dalek flashback, kind of deal, and that way they've kind of kept the rights for the Daleks for another year. All right, this is the BBC America schedule for Sunday, and there's a lot of weirdness going on because they've got this episode scheduled for 1:45 p.m. Eastern to 3:30. So now I've got to wonder, how are they calling it a simulcast if they're going to stick ads in it, if that's what's going on? Okay, this is a nice, cute video where a bunch of kids were brought in and shown like an opening clip that we've not seen. This is a different one. This is from the very beginning of the episode, and then there's a bit of a surprise in it. Well, you can guess what it is by now, but be sure to go give it a watch. It's a cute video. Chris Chibnall says his Doctor Who criticism on Open Air was a load of nonsense. And okay, in an interview with the Telegraph, he admitted that what he'd said on the panel was, quote, a load of nonsense. Imagine if something you did for 20 minutes when you were 16 has resonance when you were 30 years older. It's kind of extraordinary. And he said, laughing, listen, I'm not saying I was right when I was 16. It was a load of nonsense. All right, so he's trying to sweep that under the rug. Yes, the Chibs, the early years. Oh, look at that sexy man. All right. We want you to review the new Doctor Who. Now, fancy becoming a RadioTimes.com video viewer, here's how to get involved. Basically, they want you to review the new look Who by sending them a short video clip, make it at least 13 seconds, of yourself giving thoughts on the first episode, The Woman Who Fell to Earth, and your first impressions of Jodie Whittaker's new Doctor and her TARDIS team, and don't bother if you're over the age of 26. Moving on. I'm sorry, it's just when I saw the Hello Jodie video they put out for San Diego Comic-Con and all that, it's funny how A, they were all well-known, reactors. B, they were all under the age of 30, if not even 25 at the oldest. And C, trust me, go watch it. You'll see a lot of faces that are already well-known. And it's like, it just kind of, whatever, So forgive me if I sound a little bitter, but, I'm saying I'm not saying don't go for it, but don't be too surprised if you don't get picked, especially if you're over the age of 35. All right, former Doctor Who Peter Capaldi plays guitar alongside the Blow Monkeys at a Glasgow gig. That's right. That crazy old man is still showing up places, and he went out and he played for the gig with the band. If you want to go check this out and all that, it's pretty funny. Plus, they got a few pictures here and there. So, and yes, a lot of people don't believe it, but yes, he does play the electric guitar. All right, Black Archive number 24, The Time Warrior. Verse Books have released their latest in the series of Black Archive books, looking into the detail at the making of the Doctor Who story, The Time Warrior. Now, Time Warrior was very interesting because A, it introduced Sarah Jane Smith for the very first time. B, it also finally named the Doctor's home planet as Gallifrey. Plus, like I said, it was just a really good story. Plus, keep an extra eye on that guy who plays the Archer in the episode, Jeremy Bulloch, because guess what? He played Boba Fett in the original trilogy. Yeah, the original trilogy of Star Wars, not the piece of shit prequel that came later. Lots of nifty little interesting things you could find out. Go check this out. All right, Black Archive 24 can be ordered from Verse Books as a paperback or an electronic book. Here's a link to guide you to your destination. So forgive me if I sound a little bitter. Like I said, I love the way they want the show to be all-inclusive of old fans, new fans, and all that. But you'll notice, look at who all got invited to the preview, who saw the episode. Look who's on the time team. The oldest one being the age of 26. Also, as I reminded you, go find the Hello Jodie video they compiled, and you'll notice it's all a bunch of well-known YouTube reactors. And I have nothing against them personally. I'm just saying, if you're going to be all-inclusive, why'd you put all young people in it? Seems to me, I don't know. I don't want to sound like a downer, but it just feels like they don't want any of us around anymore, especially the middle agers. But it could be me. I'm just a paranoid old shit. Okay, so calling me crazy. Yeah, I'm a little bit out there. So, folks, once again, I want to remind you, please go check out Chapter 1 of Dr. Freedom and Eric, The Audio Adventures, Volume 4, which, of course, is What Lies Beneath. Yeah, I love how the trolls are seeming to think they're going to down thumb the video and it's going to magically disappear, or I'm not going to keep going. Guess what? I'm already writing Chapter 2. Does it burn? Because I know exactly who's doing it, and I know why they're doing it. So, I will. Good night, folks. Take care. Remember, less than 2 days to go. So you may not even see me again before we do our review on the Omega Files of The Woman Who Fell to Earth. So, Until then, please enjoy your weekend. Take care. Good night.